Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. It is Monday, March 20th. First day of spring, though it doesn't quite feel like it out there, but we are getting there. We know it's just around the corner, no matter what. Hopefully you had a great weekend. I did. I got to go spend the weekend with my mom and dad, and that is always a fabulous time. Hi Jackie, thanks for joining. Let's see. I've been busy with getting ready for cabin fever, which comes up in 2 weeks. Easter is just 3 weeks away, so it's time to start prepping. I took down the gnomes for St. Patrick's Day, so it's time to start prepping and get some decorations and things ready for Easter, right? Easter cards. I know people say they don't send them, but you know what? People like to get things in the mail, so let's send out a couple of them at least. Quick reminder about my March card sketch challenge. If you have not seen it, make sure you go over to my Stamp with Peggy VIP group. Hi Pam. And take a look at the sketch for that. You still have, what do we have? We still have 2 weeks on that. We've got a couple entries in right now, so make sure you check that out. It's the triple time stamping. So measurements and things that I used are right there. You are welcome to change yours if you want to, but have some fun with that. Okay, again, reminder to make sure that you comment, share, especially tag people that you know like to craft or stamp, and those who need a little fun in their life. Okay, last week I did drawings out of last week's comments and shares, and the first one is some of the Milky Dots, adhesive back Milky Dots. These are no longer available, so this is a hot item, and the lucky winner on this one is Tina E. Okay, Tina, so I will be getting this to you with your next kit. Congratulations. Hi Eve. And then the second lucky winner is a package of the basic pearls. And the winner of this, and I see I missed a letter, is Roberta. And Roberta, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how you say your name. Stackle? So this one is yours. Make sure that you either email me or comment, and I will get this out in the mail to you once I have your address. Okay. So I see a few more of you. Gian, thanks for joining. Eve, and I'm trying to think who else I saw. Let me get myself up here so I can kind of watch comments a little bit. So what did you guys do this weekend? Hi, Glenda. Hi, Sharon. Okay, come on. Where are we? Right there. All right. I'm here, but having viewing issues. Uh-oh. Well, let's try refreshing if nothing else, and if you lose me, come back and find me again. Okay, so we are getting ready for Easter. So let's go ahead and put the camera down. All right, if we come out. All right, give me just a second here as we get the camera reset, coming back up. As I get you back in the holder. And I get this scooted forward. Okay, reminder, this is the host code for this month for any orders. Okay, what I wanted to show you first, and this was kind of the start of my inspiration, and I kind of took the color theme from it, is while I was on the cruise at the beginning of February with my sister, one of the projects that she did was a beautiful framed Easter picture. And so this is the picture that we did with her. I'm trying to make sure, there you go, in a 12 by 12 frame, and it was just so adorable, the soft colors. So I kind of took the color palette from this to create a different framed art picture. All right, now I gotta get my cheap pieces off here so that you can't see those. I did already do some stamping ahead of time. Okay, so there's the same color palette. I'm doing it for an 8 by 8 frame, okay? And we are using the Easter Bunny stamp set. We're going to use the eggs and the grass and the carrot. and the Happy Easter and the butterfly. So we're using quite a few of those, just not the bunnies, but we are using the friendly gnomes, okay? So I'm using the 3 gnomes, and we're gonna have a little fun. So, shall we do it? All right, I am using gray granite for the base, and it is 8 by 8. It will fit into an 8 by 8 shadow box frame. Then I have Petal Pink, and that is, I believe, yes, 7 by 7. Okay, then I have soft Seafoam, that is 6.5 by 6.5. And then basic white, that is 6.25 by 6.25. Okay? And I'm not going to adhere those yet. You guys know I have told you enough times when I am doing framed art, I like dimension. Excuse me. If I'm going to put it into a shadow box frame, I want it to be able to stick out and have different layers within the frame. Okay, then we are going to, and let's make sure that I put them back where I originally had them. Okay, so now we're going to start doing some layering and some basing. These I am going to adhere together. So I have a piece of Petal Pink that is 3.5 inches by 2 3/4 inch, and then 1/8 of an inch smaller. So 3 3/8 by 2 5/8. Okay, we're going to adhere these together. Make sure you hang on till the end because I have a special offer for you. Okay, and so we're just going to stick those together. And then I'm going to skip this one for now. We're going to go down to the bottom, and we've got, again, the layer of Petal Pink and soft Seafoam, and it is 2 1/4 by 3 inches. So then it's 2 1/8 by 2 7/8. All right, so we are going to get the glue off from there, adhere those 2 together. And then we have a little bigger section over here, and this is 3.5 inches by 3 inches. And it's a little bit bigger than the top one. And so here we have 3 3/8 by 2 7/8. Okay? And so, and again, I will put these measurements down for you. But like I said, I have a special offer. Okay. So if you know any gnome lovers out there, better tell them to get on quick. Okay, and again, I'm not going to adhere the rest of it together yet. So then I took, for down here in the corner, a piece of basic white that is 2 inches by 2 3/4. Okay, 2 by 2 3/4. I stamped the grass from the Easter Bunny, and I colored it in with soft Seafoam Stampin' Blends. If you guys don't have the Stampin' Blends yet, you've got to get them. They are the bomb. Okay, we're just going to adhere that onto there because, again, I'm going flat on that layer. Then I used my gnomes and the one with the little flowers in his beard. Okay, so I colored him all in, and I used the soft Seafoam, light and dark. I used gray granite. I used, let's see, what was that one? It's one of the neutral or skin tones. It's the SU 800 for his face and his hands. And then I used dark crumb cake for his beard. Okay, and we're going to pop that up on dimensionals. So I have those all here. Put one there, and one there. So we're going to build this little critter. And we're going to kind of put him, I'm trying to think what I decided. We're going to put him off to the right just a little bit. Okay? And then I have a little Easter egg that we're going to put right there beside him. This was from the Easter Bunny set. It's a trio of eggs. So I just stamped them and colored them with the markers, or Stampin' Blends, and then I fussy cut them out. So this is this one that we're using. Okay, and again, I used the soft Seafoam and Petal Pink. And I'm going to put that just flat. I'm going to kind of tip it off to the side a little bit. And then I took one of the little butterflies and I also, whoops, upside down, colored that one in. This one I did with Petal Pink. Okay, so I'm going to cut a little piece of dimensional because I want him popped up. He's going to go right on top of the gnome's hat. And he's going to sit and perch right there. Isn't that cute? Okay, now let's move on to the next bottom panel. And so for this one, it is 1/8 of an inch smaller. So we have 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. And again, I stamped the grass and colored it in. Hi, Sheila. Okay, so we're going to adhere this onto our soft seafoam. And again, we've got just the little tiny border around it. All right, this time I used the girl gnome. And I colored her in. I made her girly. I put it with Petal Pink, which is a little peachy. I did her shoes in gray granite. And then I colored it in with the soft seafoam for her flower. And, okay, we're going to start out. We're just going to lay her there right now. And then I have 2 of the soft seafoam butterflies. We're just going to kind of put those up in the sky. And then I have 2 of the double sets of eggs. And we're going to put those right down in our grass. She's going for an Easter egg hunt. Okay, nope, I think I want Petal Pink on the outside. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere her with dimensionals. Because, yes, I want her popping up. Okay, so we're going to put her right in the middle, kind of up on the grass a little bit. All right, and I think, again, I'm going to stick my Easter eggs right down flat. And I think we're going to tip that. Come on. And then we're going to go ahead and put this one right up there beside her. Okay. And then I think we're going to pop those butterflies up again. So we're going to grab 2 more little pieces of dimensional. You could use the minis too. I just tend to never have those over here with me. Right. And I didn't bring, but we could put a little Winka Stella on those butterflies to make them pop just a little bit more. Okay. And there's our little butterflies. All right, now we're going to go up to this panel. And this time, what are my measurements? 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. Okay. And then I stamped Happy Easter. So in the stamp set, it's one long stamp. I just took and cut mine in half right here. It's a photopolymer. It's the clear stamps. So when you do that, you can still line them up to do it long, but then you can also put them one underneath the other one to give you a little more space, okay? And then I did the grass across the bottom, and I colored that again with the Stampin' Blends. So we're going to go ahead and adhere this onto this panel. Okay. All right, then I took our other gnome and I stamped him and colored him in with my blend. And then I took, between scissors and an X-Acto knife, I cut his hand. Okay, we got a heart there. It's great for Valentine's Day, but I don't really want a heart for Easter. So we're just going to take one of the eggs and we're going to tuck it in there so that it kind of hides that heart. Okay. Oh, good, Jackie. I was really never a gnome person either until we came out with the last kindest gnomes, and I just fell in love with them. And then these guys in their soft little colors, it's like, I love it. Okay, So the top of the heart is right here, but I colored that like face color so that I could cover this side of the heart with the egg, and it still looks okay. Okay, and then we're going to put dimensionals on him. And now I absolutely love my little gnomes. Sheila has been finding them everywhere to share with me. Somebody else just asked me today, I think it was at work, they saw a bunch of bee colored ones, and they're just so cute. Okay, and we are going to take, let's see, I think we're going to play for a minute. And we're going to do like that. Okay, should we pop the eggs up this time, or should we leave them down flat? Okay, we're going to pop that butterfly up. Okay, let me know, should we pop them up or should we leave them flat like the other ones? All right, so we're going to just set that little guy right there. Jackie says pop them up. Sharon says leave them flat. How about everybody else? What should we do? That's what I'm trying to decide. I'm going to leave it for right now, and I'm going to go on to this one. Now this one I started to glue together. And so I stamped the eggs, and I colored those in. And then I stamped the carrots. So this is kind of like what Tina had on hers. All right, and then we're just going to put them on here. Okay, so I'm seeing lots and lots. Pop them up, stay uniform and lay them flat. And Sheila, I did think about that. I'm like, okay, well, if I'm doing the others flat, we just might. All right, so we're going to put the carrots there, and then we're going to put the row of eggs. So these guys are out on an Easter egg hunt. And then we're going to put this one right up there at the top. Okay. So now we're going to start piling our layers. And we're going to put dimensionals on the back of each one of these panels. And I'm still waiting to see what you guys think. And I don't want it to sink, so yes, I do use a lot of dimensionals. Okay, so then we're going to adhere this. I'm going to leave like a 1/4 inch border around it. Okay, and then we're going to add this one. Again, I want to get about the same border. We got some shadows there a little bit, but okay, then we're going to go up to the top and we're going to add this one. Did I get them all? Yep. Okay, then we're going to add that right up here. And there we go. Gives us, again, kind of about a 1/4 inch in between. All right, and then last but not least, we're on this one. So we will add our dimensionals here, and then have to do the final decision on whether we're dimensionalizing the eggs or not. Okay. My arms are all over in the way tonight. Okay, and then it's hard to see with the camera if I'm getting it lined up. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. All right, then I am going to dimensionalize it onto here. I'm going to give it some good dimension. Okay. And then I'm going to put that onto this one. That's pretty good. All right, now I'm trying to decide if I want to dimensionalize this. Pop the outside egg and glue the two inside. All right, tell you what. We're going to, and I don't know that I'm going to keep it this way, but nope, Sheila, you're right. I'm going to take that one back off. We're going to put them down flat. Sorry, guys. But I'm using tons of dimensionals on the rest of it, so how's that? All right, so we're going to tuck that into there, and then we're going to get this one going over here. All right, yep, I'm happy with that. And then, yep, I think we're going to dimensionalize each of these layers now, too. But I did bring another sheet of dimensionals with me. And yes, I will use the rest of those, but for right now, I'm going to go with whole ones. Okay. And we're in the middle. I'm stuck. Did you guys ever get that when it sticks on there? It kind of flips upside down and then it sticks onto the dimensional. Okay, so then we have a little bigger border of Petal Pink around it. And now our last one, and we are going to dimensional this also to go right on to our gray granite. And I want to make sure with all the layers, I don't want it to sink down in the middle. All right, did I get all the coverings off? Oh, I missed that one. Oh. Okay, and then we can put it right on there. Glue there. Okay, and then it all stands up nice and thick. We have lots and lots of layers, and then that will fit right inside of our 8x8 frame. So we're going to take our St. Patrick's Day gnomes out, and we can put him in a big envelope and save him for next year. Okay. Get that out of there. And then we can put this, see, and we have lots of thickness there. That can go right into there. And then our backing. Sometimes I think putting these back in are the hardest, getting those pegs out of the way. Right? Can you tell I use my frame for lots of things? And look how cute that is. You just get the soft little gray behind it, and then we've got all our little gnomes and our eggs, and isn't that cute? Absolutely love it. Okay, so if you guys like it, I will put together a kit. I can't stamp pieces, but you will have all of the layers cut for you. You will have basic white so that you can stamp the other pieces. The eggs and the butterflies are fussy cut. The gnomes you can fussy cut, or there is a die set also. So you can get that too. Jan, the frame is an 8x8 frame. Okay, so I will do a kit this way. I will also, if you aren't into the gnomes and you want the bunny rabbits, I will do it that way. And let me show you. you can replace the gnomes with the bunny rabbits, okay? And then just readjust your eggs. So it's your choice, gnomes or bunnies. I will do a kit free with an order of $40 or more placed this week. Otherwise, the kit itself is $15, and I've got to weigh it for postage. So there will probably be an additional charge of $3 for the postage to be able to send it to you. Okay, so you have until this Friday to place the order or to order the kit from me, and I will get everything prepared for you. Again, no stamping on it, but all the pieces and all the layers and everything will be cut, and then you provide your own frame. So that's our fabulous project for this week. I can't wait to just set this over on the shelf or maybe on the fireplace mantle behind me, along with the gnomes back there. But that's everything for this week. You guys have a fabulous week. Remember to use the host code, okay? Looks like we're crooked as all get out. Goodness. And I will see you guys next Monday night. Have a great week. Bye-bye.